Every legend begins with failure. For the F-35, it began with pilots lost in the sky. Radar went blind and sensors froze mid-flight. $100 million jet became a silent shadow among the clouds. The Joint Strike Fighter program was born in the early 2000s. It was a bold vision for one aircraft for all branches. Air Force, Navy, and Marine Corps united under one design. But when ambition met reality, chaos followed across the project. Software bugs spread, engines overheated, and costs spiraled out of control. The F-35 became a symbol of overreach and failure, too expensive to abandon, too complex to perfect. Yet from those ashes, something new began to emerge. Each failure became training data for evolution. Each accident report became a line of code rewritten in silence. And in that silence, Block 4 began to form. They didn't just fix the jet, they redefined the fighter. A moonless night over the California desert was still and cold. At Edwards Air Force Base, silence ruled the hangar floor. Only one cockpit glowed faintly green in the darkness. A pilot climbed in, locked the canopy, and powered up. On the HUD, a single line flickered alive. Technology Refresh 3, online. A stealth monster awakened beneath the desert stars. Technology Refresh 3, or TR3, wasn't a minor upgrade. It was a complete brain transplant for the F-35. The new processor ran 25 times faster than before. Memory capacity expanded by more than 80%. A new display architecture awaited full AI integration. On the outside, it was still an F-35. Inside, it became something else. Digital, adaptive, aware. No one outside the Pentagon knew what weapons it carried. The AN/APG-85AESA radar merged with EOTS and DAS systems. Together, they formed a neural web inside the aircraft. Every signal converged into Sensor Fusion 2.0. A 360-degree tactical image appeared inside the pilot's visor. When enemy radar swept the sky, the jet didn't evade. It reshaped its own electromagnetic identity to confuse detection. Dozens of phantom echoes flooded the operator's radar screen. Whoever controls the data controls the sky. To upgrade the F-35, they didn't change the wings. They changed the mind of the jet itself. At its core lay Sensor Fusion 2.0, a digital brain. It united 17 streams of input into one battlefield vision. Radar, infrared, satellite, laser, and UAV data all combined. The pilot no longer looked through a screen. He saw through the eyes of the machine itself. The AESA radar didn't just scan, it learned and adapted. It studied enemy search patterns and predicted the next pulse. Then it fired back with false radar signatures. After each mission, the F-35 remembered everything. It logged the behavior of every air defense network. It uploaded data to ODIN's mainframe and refined tactics automatically. When the pilot took off again, the jet already knew the enemy. For the first time, a jet can design its own tactics. Block 4 wasn't just smarter, it was deadlier. Weapon bays were rebuilt to hold next-generation munitions. AM-260 JATM, Mach 5, range beyond 200 kilometers. JASSMER, precision strike power reaching 1,000 kilometers. Spear 3, a programmable miniature missile guiding mid-flight. And in secret labs, a tactical laser was being tested. It was designed to burn incoming missiles with pure light. But the revolution wasn't firepower, it was flexibility. An open architecture allowed weapons to install like software. A digital patch could redefine combat overnight. Today it fires JASSM, tomorrow it could fire light. Stealth is no longer about hiding, it's about striking unseen. In 2025, simulations showed Block 4 jets infiltrating S-500 zones. 19 minutes later, every radar within range went dark. No alarms, no lock-ons, no warnings. Each F-35 controlled a swarm of loyal wingman drones. Autonomous machines flew alongside under AI coordination. Decoys jammed signals while drones attacked targets. Enemy radar screens filled with ghost signatures. Analysts called it active stealth warfare, radar as a weapon. Each Block 4 is an electronic wolfpack. When a squadron can fight and vanish, war changes forever. 17 nations now operate the F-35 worldwide, from Japan and South Korea to Israel, Norway, and the UK. When Block 4 is deployed, every ally will sync instantly. This isn't about selling jets. It's about access to data. One American pilot flies. 10 allies see what he sees. Every sensor and radar track shared through ODIN. Each flight becomes data. Each mission becomes a lesson. The United States holds the master key to the network. In one night, power can shift with a software update. The next war won't be fought on land or sea. It will unfold inside computer memory and code. Link 16, MADL, and JADC2 form the global war cloud. Every aircraft, drone, and satellite connects into one AI mind. The F-35 isn't just a jet, it's a data node, a sensor, a weapon, and a brain in one body. But connection breeds vulnerability across the system. A single cyber attack could blind the entire fleet. Pentagon analysts call it the digital vulnerability paradox. Seize the data, and you win without firing a shot. If Block 4 taught the F-35 how to think, Block 5 will teach it how to command. Lockheed Martin is testing AI tactical autonomy. Algorithms analyze, plan, and execute missions alone, from pilot-controlled to self-directed, from reflex to cognition. Stealth no longer means vanishing. It means concealing intent. One day, the F-35 may lead drone swarms by code. The pilot may become only an observer in his own jet. When weapons begin to learn, will humanity still control war? The night sky holds its breath above the clouds. Radar screens fade, engines whisper in silence. An F-35 Block 4 glides through the sky unseen. No sound, no trace, no witness remains. Only the faint hum of cold data transmission. A voice breaks the silence with a question. When technology becomes invisible, will conscience disappear with it? The file on F-35 Block 4 ends here. But behind locked hangars, another project continues. Somewhere between clouds and code, something new is learning to fight. It doesn't wait for human orders. It already acts. This isn't the future. It's happening now. This is Titan Defense, where every video is a file still open. Subscribe, because the next file might change the way you see the sky.